Shalom, welcome back to Breslov campus. A little bit about how to positively take pain and suffering. Pain and suffering basically involves separation of two. In other words, there is a mixture of life and death together. The life is what's feeling the pain. The death is the one that's causing the pain and the suffering. When a person feels pain and suffering and whatever, he should really rejoice, because that is a sign that he's still alive and he's not dead. Because if a person were, God forbid, dead, like he feels he is, then he wouldn't feel the pain. The fact that a person feels the pain and suffering that he's going through is the greatest sign that he's alive. Because if he didn't feel the pain, that would be considered that he's dead already, he's not alive. So a person can use this as a flipboard to turn the greatest pain to the greatest joy. That when a person feels a difficulty in life, that is the greatest sign that he's still alive and that there's hope. And he should not at all pay attention to the depressing and futile messages. You're finished, it's over, you're dead. You're not dead, you're not finished, you're not over. Proof is, you're still feeling the pain and it still bothers you. So use this itself to strengthen yourself. If really it was all over like I think, like the evil one is trying to convince me to think, I wouldn't even feel the pain. The fact that I'm feeling the pain is the greatest sign that I'm alive, and that it bothers me that I feel the pain is the greatest sign that there's hope. Because I'm not at all going to continue with this to go on. If it bothers me, I'm going to do my best to get out of it, to find solutions to stop the pain or to transform it to what it's meant to be transformed for, which is namely a newer breakthrough in life. So in conclusion again, that pain is the feeling of death, if you want to say it, trying to penetrate the life, and the life of a person is not allowing the death or the sadness, whatever you want to call it, to penetrate. And the expression is the pain and suffering. That's the greatest sign that you're alive and that you want hope, is that you're feeling the pain. Because if you didn't want the hope, you would accept the pain and suffering with open arms and go with it. But the fact that you're feeling it is a sign, the greatest sign, that you are struggling and striving to live and to have hope and to develop. So all this can be used as an amazing turnabout weapon to combat all feelings of despair and futility which come specifically when a person is down, specifically when a person is not feeling well, specifically when a person's out of it and he feels that his whole life is just crumbling in front of him. That you feel it is the greatest sign that you want to be alive and that you're still alive and that there's hope. And you can use it, Bezat Hashem, to combat. We see by people, God forbid, who are on their deathbed, is that they fight, but until when it gets to the very end, they go into like an unconscious state where they don't feel anything anymore. And that is not a good sign. Like they say on the heart monitor, that it's going up and down, that there's a movement, that's a sign that there's life. But if it's just straight, that means it's dead. And the ups and downs on the heart monitor are reflecting the ups and downs that a person's going through in life. That is one day amazing, and the next day it crashes. In the same day itself, he has an amazing moment. The next moment, he feels he'd rather not be alive. This feeling in and out, pain and joy, difficulty and expansion and comfort, this is the greatest sign that you're alive and the greatest sign that there's hope. So rejoice if you are feeling a difficulty. You should use it as something positive to thrust you forward and not to take it as a negative picture and that it's all over. Because again, if it was all over, like the Yetzirah is trying to convince you that it is, you wouldn't feel the lack and the loss due to that pain.